Hello everyone, this is Dr. Trashbag and I'm making a different type of video. Normally I play games like Helldivers, Space Marine 2, Sins of a Solar Empire, Stellaris, Total War Warhammer 3, kind of like sci-fi type games, a lot of stuff with like Star Wars, Warhammer, things like that. I'll even get mods that make games that are normally not Star Wars or Warhammer into them. Um, but today I kind of want to go over a different type game. This is the game in the middle is the tower. Now it's an idle tower defense game. When you start playing it, it's not very idle. But as you get certain upgrades, you can make it to where it's kind of like a game you can have on your desk and just check on it periodically to make sure you're getting in-game currency, doing little upgrades to make sure your tower survives. Basically, these little squares are your enemies. There's common enemies, there's tanks, there's range enemies, there's enemies that are faster, enemies with special abilities, and then enemies that like a boss. So apparently I just killed a boss. For me, tier 10 is a farming tier. I can usually get up well into the 5,000s, and it's just a way that I can make a lot of coins and a lot of like research tokens. I think the highest I've gotten is like 17 billion per minute with my farming runs, and I'm for sure working on that. I wanted to mention this game because this is a game I've been playing since summer of 2024. I think there's a way I can look up exactly when I started. Stats. Wait, I started in February? No. Huh. Well, maybe I got the game and then I didn't get serious until summer. Because I don't remember spending a lot of time, or at least I didn't spend any money. Okay, maybe I started spending money on this game summer of 2024. But yeah, there's kind of like the general stats. I think there's another research upgrade I need to get where it may give me more stats information, but I just haven't purchased it yet. Or maybe I do have it. Yeah, tier 10, I can get well into the 5,000s. I get about 3.9 trillion coins per run. And I can usually do about 3 runs a day. So I think my economy is pretty good. Um, but let me kind of circle back to what the game actually is. You can upgrade your damage, attack speed, all of these items. And then defense, you can upgrade your health, health regen, defense percent, defense absolute, all of these items. And so this game really kind of scratches an itch that I have. I really wanted a tower defense game. In my opinion, I don't think I've played a really good tower defense game since Defense Grid 2. And I wanted a good game that could kind of capture my attention while I'm on an airplane. My life has kind of changed a little bit over the past year or two, where I'm flying a lot more for personal and work. So this game you can play on airplane mode, but make sure you keep on playing until you get out of airplane mode and get back onto the internet, because I have lost all the work I've done on like a 2 hour flight, which kind of stinks because usually that's when I try to do, instead of a farming run, I try to see how far I can go and get certain achievements. But yeah, I wanted to show some gameplay. You can kind of minimize everything. I think there's a way to turn everything off. I've only been able to do it by accident. I've never been able to do it on purpose. But let me bring this out. Let me go ahead and end the round and kind of go over my plan for the tower for 2025. In my opinion, when I look on YouTube, there are other YouTubers who play this game, and I seem to be one of the newer ones. Again, I didn't take this game seriously until summer of 2024, and I see people on here who've been playing this game for 2 years or more. but it seems like the community is fairly friendly, and I really appreciate that. I've been watching videos by Crowbar Zero, Greeny, I think is how you pronounce it. I believe Christian Pedersen, um, Jeffrey Polanco, and I think my favorite so far, probably the person I watch the most, is Zaradin Gaming. I was actually watching one of his tournament streams, and I was like, man, I should probably stream this game. So far, I've just been kind of playing it on the side. I've been putting a lot of game hours into it. I basically constantly have it running. I recently got a new phone, and so my old phone, they were only going to give me $5 for it, so I just kept it, and just basically running this game almost 24/7 if I can do so. And I'll purposely choose tier 10 so that I can restart it before I go to work. And then when I get back from work, it's still running because I'll run for like 5,000 waves. So yeah, I kind of wanted to go over what I'm doing, what are my thoughts in terms of what am I focusing on, and kind of get feedback from the community. And I think the main feedback I would like to get is from my research and from my ultimate weapons, and kind of like what should I focus my research time on and what I should focus my stones on. I think that's where I really only have any questions. But basically for research, what I've been hearing is kind of like this is what I should do in terms of priority list. Here's a Microsoft Word doc. You're going to get amazing production quality from my streams, as you can see here. But if you can't read this, this says priority list for research. First, get things that help your research, because research seems to be the main bottleneck in this game just because of time. You can only focus, you can only put so much time. You can rush things with gems, and I do so. Like if it's under 50 gems, I usually just complete it. So I'm really tempted just to click that real quick, but I kind of want to save up my gems for something else I'll be talking here in a second. And so also focus on your lab speed. Where is that? Oops. Yeah, so I always have lab speed running, even though it's so long of a research. It's really nice coming back to some research items that I thought were too long, and then now they're like under 4 days or something, which is not that bad. And then these research tokens, you can speed up research, up to 5 times as fast. Currently, I can only afford 3 times as fast, and then every now and then I can do 4 times, which I'll keep to the end and see if I can afford it for lab speed. But basically, I've been focusing on things that can help my research, and then the next priority, number 2, is coins, and then number 3 is like shards and any other in-game currency like metals or gems or keys. I don't know if there's anything really in terms of research that can help that, but that's just kind of how I think. And then after that, kind of anything is to boost up your ultimate weapons, because ultimate weapons really seem to really make a difference in this game. And then I usually do defense, and then any like cool utility things, something that will give me a new capability or increase a certain capability that will help me survive longer. And then damage. I used to focus on damage items, and then now I kind of been focusing more on defense and survivability, which makes sense for a tower defense game. But basically, to kind of go over my research, let's start at the top and work our way down. There was a point in time where I kind of went through, and all the major items I got up to at least 2 days. Well, first I try to get everything up to like 8 hours so that the research could, I could let it run overnight while I'm sleeping. And then I try to get everything up to 12 hours or more because I work 9 to 12 hour shifts at work. So, I want research to keep on running while I'm at work. But recently there was an update where you can just kind of have things continuing. So now I'm kind of going back and I have kind of one research slot open for these researches that are under 2 days just to get them up to 2 days. But then focusing things on like coins, shards, coins, lab speed. Again, those priorities I was talking about earlier. At one point, I was doing lab coin bonus, but the time just started to become so long that I was like, I really want to slot open for something else. Lab speed, that's just going to stay there until it's done because it just seems so important. There's so many things to research that I need that speed. I focused on damage for a while because a lot of different things really are affected by damage. A lot of your ultimate weapons, a lot of your other items like critical chance and stuff like that seem to apply. I think attack speed is actually pretty important. I would like to put some more time into attack speed and to my super critical chance and multiplier, but it's just a thing in terms of priority. There's a lot of things I want, but I only have 5 research labs, and I don't have 5 times research speed right now due to the research tokens. But always working to get there more. I spent a good amount of time focusing on health and health regen. I should probably go back and try to get health regen to be on par with health, because health regen seems to be really important since I buffed up wall recently. I had wall for quite a while, but I'm kind of one of those players who just played it, but maybe not seriously, I guess from February to summer of 2024. And I didn't really reach out to the community to see what's best. I just want to play the game and have fun. And, if I make mistakes, I make mistakes. That's part of the fun of playing a video game. You kind of see what works and what doesn't by yourself. And I kind of didn't want other people to guide me. And I think my first ultimate weapon was Deathwave. And at the time in February 2024, or maybe I got this ultimate weapon in March or something, but at that time, Deathwave wasn't as good. Deathwave has been updated recently in some patches to also give you extra health and some other extra bonuses like coins and research tokens. And I think these research tokens are actually called elite cells, but I call them research tokens. So actually, Deathwave has, I think, at least in my mind, have kind of gone up in priority. But I at least reached out to the community in terms of YouTube and found out that Golden Tower is like #1. So I made sure my second ultimate weapon was Golden Tower. And I have all but 2 ultimate weapons. I don't have the Inner Landmines and I don't have Poison Swamp because I think I need like 2,400 or 24,000 stones, and I just don't have the patience to save up that much. But back to research. Sorry, kind of went on a tangent there. I did put a lot of things into some of the major defense items like health regen, health, defense percentage, got them all up to 2 days or more. And then similar to wall health. And then while watching some of these YouTube videos from other YouTubers, I noticed orb speed and orbs boss hit seem to be all completed by a lot of the top tier players. And even some of these top tier players, they don't even have these 2 fully maxed out, but they have these 2 maxed out. So that one free research lab is now working on that. So orb speed and then orb boss hit. I'll try to get both of those done. I should probably get walled rebuild up to 2 days. But yeah, I'm just kind of going through trying to get most of the really helpful up to 2 days, and then I'll kind of circle back. Wall fortification. I think I was working on this, but then shifted to something else. But yeah, I need to get wall fortification and wall. Well, I think wall regen is really important because it really increases how much regen you have on your wall, and thus your wall will survive longer. But I've already gotten it to 8 days, and that's just so expensive in terms of time, in my opinion. So I put a pause on that for other priorities. But again, tell me your thoughts in the comments. I'm kind of going over my plans, but I'm also kind of speaking towards the internet to kind of get y'all's feedback, start a conversation. Utility research, I think I'm just going to focus on coins per kill until it's done. My understanding is there's 100, 99, and I'm at 86. I'm just going to run this until it's done. Right now, my coins per wave is at 17 hours. I could probably get this up to 2 days. Let me know if that's important or not compared to other things I could get. I believe I had cash bonus to 2 days or more, but due to some lab speed bonuses, I think now it's actually below 2 days. So yeah, let me know how important cash bonus is, because I've already gotten to the point in the champion tournament where I'll have everything purchased well before I die. But oh wow, okay, sorry, it clicked me out because one of my researches were done. But now I'm kind of at this weird stage where I tend to win in champion and I go to legend tournament, but like I usually die before wave 100, and I'm usually like 26th in the bracket, and so then I get pushed back down to champion. So I'm trying to like at least stay into legend, but at the same time I'm also focusing on economy. So maybe if I, spent a few weeks focusing on a few defense items, I might be able to maybe some defense and damage items I might be able to stay within legends, which would be great. I currently haven't earned a single key, and I would really love to have that where your demon card will spawn right before you die. Because right now I have to like make the game speed level 1 and get my finger ready, and then right when I see my health get to like 50% or less, I have to quickly hit that. And man, I would love not to have to do that and kind of more automate my tournament. So that's one of my goals that I really want, but I know that's pretty competitive because everyone wants keys right now. Everyone wants to be in legend because of that. So yeah, and then one thing I keep on looking at is maybe getting some of these recovery packages, and maybe so these two, get them up to at least 2 days. And then same thing with enemy attack level skip and enemy health level skip. I'd like to get these up to 2 days. Honestly, I'd like to get these up to max. Oh, there's only 20. That might be a decent something that I could achieve in a decent amount of time, depending on how quickly these increase. Now with ultimate weapon research, again, I don't have all of them. I have all of the ultimate weapons except for inner landmines and swamp. So the ones that are red are because I just don't have them. Missiles, I haven't really put too much time into those. Maybe I should try to get some of these up to 2 days. But honestly, if missiles have time to despawn, then I'm probably not too far into a game. So I think that's pretty low priority. Chrono Field is helpful, but I don't have any of my ultimate weapons where they're always on, if that makes sense. So you can get your Chrono Field, your Black Hole, your Golden Tower, for example, to basically always be on, because your duration time and your recharge time are basically overlapping, depending on other bonuses and whatnot. I don't have any of those yet, but I did watch some of you tower YouTubers, and you gave the recommendation of getting your Golden Tower, Black Hole, and Death Wave to all proc at the same time. I have that done. I believe they proc all at 2 minutes, and I have that module that will decrease it by 10 seconds every time I get a recovery package. So my Golden Tower, Black Hole, and Death Wave tend to proc pretty readily. But now I have to like save up a lot of stones to get them all down another 10 seconds. So a part of me is thinking about maybe switching my utility module to that one where it will get all of those in sync. And but look at me, I'm talking about another topic when I have research in front of me. I tend to do that. I will kind of change topics. Anyways, Chronofield, I have put some time into it, is what I was trying to say. But eventually I kind of stopped because I realized the time I put into Chronofield probably won't matter as much until it is at the stage where it's just constantly on. If it's always running, then I think these researches will matter a lot more. So thus, their priority is lower. Again, I focus on coins. That's like priority number 2. And so Golden Tower is maxed out. I am working on Death Wave. I think recently I've been putting a lot more stones into Death Wave and Spotlight. I think Spotlight and Death Wave were not getting as much attention in terms of how much stones I have. Excuse me, I need to cough. Let me cough real quick. All right, I'm back. So I've been working on these two recently. So currently I'm actually trying to save up, I think it's 850 stones to get a third Spotlight. I think that will help my economy, which is one of the highest priorities for me. But yeah, I would like to get this Death Wave health up, because in the champion tournament, I think I actually get it up to 1,050%. And so at least with the champion tournament, this would help me out. And for my farming runs, I mean, farming runs are pretty important. But currently, I'm getting nowhere near the 1,050% bonus in the legend tournament. So it did get some attention, but eventually at 4 days, I think I moved it over somewhere else. Did give some attention to Death Wave coin bonus, definitely helpful, because I believe I have 4 waves right now and a 2-minute cooldown. So I'm doing Death Wave pretty often. I don't have Interland Mine, so no attention there. Look, another Chronofield research. There's a lot of Chronofield research, so I think Chronofield could be very powerful, especially if I can get it up to the point where it's on continuously. It's a very handy defense ultimate weapon. Missile Amplifier. This is probably one that will get some attention when I have the majority, if not all, of the economy research is complete. Missile Barrage. I thought Missile Barrage sounded cool. I have it. It's in practice not that helpful, but it looks cool. And you know, sometimes looking cool in a video game is important. But I've found out in terms of getting to my goals, it is not very important. Spotlight coin, that got some attention. It's up to 3 days. That will probably get some attention as other researches get complete. Spotlight missiles, again, I got that up to 2 days, and it's on pause for now. But this is pretty important because it's one of the few things that will attack enemies outside of your normal range. I know if you get to like Spotlight Plus, You can get some bonuses there for hitting and damaging enemies outside of your normal range, but I'm nowhere near Spotlight Plus. This is something I've been considering because this will give me a new capability. Any enemy that's inside a black hole will disable ranged enemies. There was a tournament recently where ranged enemies, every time they hit you with their projectile, you would basically freeze. Your normal shots would not happen. And that was really annoying to me. I ranked a lot lower in that tournament because I didn't have as much capability to answer that. And I think this would be at least another way to answer that issue or that challenge. Deathwave damage amplifier. I haven't touched that just because of the time cost. Same thing with Deathwave armor stripping, but it wouldn't be bad to at least get maybe one of each, get them over 2 days each, maybe. But again, there's just a lot of things that I want in terms of research and haven't been able to get it. Second Wind Blast. Second Wind will kill a percentage of all enemies on screen when activated. That seems pretty good, especially since it's just 9 hours and it's really cheap. So that will probably get started. I want to say soon, but again, there's so many things I want in research. I have been good about keeping things always researching and spending a healthy amount of coins. And, if there's less than a day left, I'll just spend gems to just finish it. So that way I can make sure I'm always researching something. And then, of course, the capability of continuing. So I also check to make sure that there's another research ready to go after it's complete. That way it doesn't complete while I'm at work or sleeping, and then it's just idle. Double Death Ray. So again, in my mind, I'm kind of a newer player. I just got Death Ray, the Death Ray card, like in the last week. For whatever reason, I was just very unlucky and didn't get it. I think it looks cool. I think it's helpful, but I think at level 1, it's not as helpful as other people. You need to get that up in terms of card level, and then I probably need to spend some research on it. And look at that, 20 minutes. I just need to suck it up and just pause researching something else and just get a few of these levels in to get that double Death Ray, and then actually make that card a little bit more helpful. Yeah, the extra orbs. I mean, orbs are super important. They tend to get the most kills overall on my farming runs. Although I haven't checked that recently. I've been putting a lot of attention to my ultimate weapons, so we'll have to see. But yeah, orbs tend to just do so much damage. I made sure to get those researches done. Energy shield extra hit. I need to do this. It's just, it used to be over 4 days. Now with lab speed percentage reductions, I think it's below 4 days. So I just need to suck it up and get it done. Yeah, there's only 2 researches. That wouldn't take too long to just complete and get out of the way. Super Tower bonus. I put some time into this. I put 5 levels. I should probably continue it to at least 2 days' time. And then realistically, if my second wind procs or demon mode or nuke, I don't know if I would ever really have it be able to proc again. Maybe demon mode, because when you do demon mode, you get like 3 full minutes or more. And that's enough time for my wall to get back up and my recovery packages to kind of heal up my tower. So that one might be doable, but that's low on my priority. Perks research. I did a good amount of research here because it really helps out your farming runs. Those bonuses really stack up. And it means the difference of, dying at wave 4,200 and dying at wave 4,560. So, and that will definitely help push you over and get that 4,500 wave mark on these levels. I think leveling this up and leveling up my wall really helped me get past um, level 10 and level 11. Currently, I'm at level 12, and I'm in the 3000s, and currently having trouble making any real progress there. But I think that's because I've been focusing on economy really heavily over the past few months, and that's been kind of slowing me down on getting further in the actual game, if you will. But I've noticed that this game is more for long-term goals, and so that's why I've been shifting to kind of focusing on long-term gains. Golden Bot got those up to 2 days or more. Amplify Bot, I had Amplify Bot for a while, but I respect and just put everything into Golden Bot, and we'll see Golden Bot here in a sec. I have not touched any of these enemy ones. I've been thinking, especially the ones that normally kill me, which is fast, range, and boss, maybe at least getting those up to 2 days on their health and attack. I think that would definitely not hurt. And maybe all of them. But again, it's just, I want so many things, but there's so many things to research. Modules, I have a love-hate opinion about modules. It has definitely given me a big boon, these modules, but they're also, in my opinion, my biggest headache in this game. Just because I feel like I'm dumping so many gems and reroll shards into them, and it's always a gamble, and I don't like gambling mechanics in video games. Not fun, in my opinion. I like the card system in this game, because even if you don't get what you want, you're at least reducing the possibility over time, because there's only a set amount of cards. You're not going to continuously get cards that you don't need. So that I don't mind as much. You're kind of just gambling what you get first, but you'll get everything eventually. So I don't feel as bad dumping gems into cards. And but modules, I feel like I have to dump a lot of gems in the cards, because you get such big boons from them. I've been putting some time into research here. This used to be over 2 days, but due to, I think, a lot of lab percentage bonuses, it's well below 2 days now. So I might need to go back and do a few of these. I don't know how helpful daily mission shards are, so I don't think I've touched that too much. Yeah, just level 3. But maybe I can get that up to 1 day or 2 days. Module coin cost. I don't care too much about coins, but maybe I can do 1 research just to get up to 2 days. I don't know. Ooh, rare drop chance. That might be good, but it's already basically 3 days. And then these would be nice, but they're just so expensive in terms of time. Okay, wow. We're finally done with the research. Yeah, this is going to be a long video, guys. I don't think this is too important, in my opinion, because every now and then I can respec and just kind of change things. But I notice some people will not put anything into their attack range and remove free attack upgrade. I don't think I'm there yet, but I might be getting close. I've been spending most of my coins here in enemy health level skip, and then going here to enhance, and then getting everything up to basically the same price. So like damage, critical factor. From what I'm hearing, rend armor and damage per meter maybe are not that important. So I've been putting as much money into them. Damage per meter probably matters more when you get up to Spotlight Plus, but I'm way far away from that. Put a little extra into health and health regen. I just unlocked landmine damage. I could probably put some points into there. but I don't think it will help my current situation in terms of going into Legends tournament here tomorrow. And then utility enhancements. Been really focusing heavily into cells and coins. I would like to eventually get to have research 5 times as fast. I'm currently at 3 times as fast with everything. And then, yeah, I put a few into cash, free upgrades, and recovery package. I listened to one YouTuber, and most tournaments, he says he respecs, takes all of the coins from coin and sell, and puts it elsewhere to help him in the tournament. I'm like, damn, that's a really good idea. But I don't know if I have the patience to respec basically twice. I mean, I understand his reasoning in terms of cost to return on cost, if you will. The benefit, I think, outweighs the cost because stones are so hard to get. But I don't know if I have that patience, to be completely honest. I don't think I showed my defense. I had my health up to 5,400, my health regen up to 5,600. Defense absolute I just use for that one daily mission or quest, whatever you want to call it, where you need like 400 upgrades. So I just do that. Landmine chance I put up to 0, and then landmine damage and wall rebuild and wall health has a decent amount of coins in it. But basically I put this at 0 because my death wave, I have 4, cooldown of 2 minutes, and your death wave, as long as a death wave hits an enemy, doesn't have to kill it, you'll get some health added to your tower in terms of its maximum health. So that is super helpful. I don't know if I will realistically get to 5 waves anytime soon. Although that is on my priority list. Chain Lightning, honestly, I got because I think it looks cool, and I did put some stones into it, but I'm kind of tempted to get 4. But I really want to focus on my economy. When I look at modules, I kind of want to discuss what y'all think about maybe switching my module to the one that just puts Death Wave, Golden Tower, and Black Hole at the same cooldown, and then that way I can kind of work on them separately. Try to get, I don't know, focus on getting Black Hole to be constantly on. I've been kind of focusing recently on getting Chronofield to be on 100% because it's not really tied to these 3. But at the same time, once I got it to 2 minutes, I'm like, well, I am trying to focus on economy. Maybe I should put my stones somewhere else. So, in terms of my stones, I probably haven't been that efficient in terms of what should be put in first. But again, it's a game. I want to have fun, but I do want to start this conversation. And I have been reaching out to the community, and everyone seems pretty friendly and will give me their opinion. And I don't hear comments like, you know, if you don't do what I think, you're wrong or dumb or stupid. So I appreciate that. Like recently, I was offered some advice that, hey, I think you have not been putting as much attention to your spotlight. Because back then, I think I had an angle of like 35 and a quantity of 1. I mean, my spotlight was there, but it was efficiently doing basically nothing. It was nice having that spotlight missile just to kind of pepper the enemy before they get into range. But honestly, it only procs every 19 seconds, so probably not doing that much. But I did get it up to quantity 2. I'm saving it up to get quantity 3, and then quantity 3, and then maybe get that up to 45. I know there's a math chart somewhere, like an Excel chart, where it actually does like a cost/benefit analysis, and I think there's a direct correlation between angle and quantity. But if you think about it, you know, 3 times 45, you're talking about 135 degrees. You're getting pretty significantly up there, close to almost having half of the area. And so I think getting to at least half of the area would be a good goal for me. And then once I have half, I might want to start focusing on trying to get Black Hole, Golden Tower to be always procking in terms of getting economy up and running. Again, I'd like to get Deathwave too, but I need to make a call somewhere. So my thoughts here are kind of jumbled. And recently, it's just I purchase what I can afford after every tournament, which is probably not that efficient, but I've been a little bit better. I've been able to hold my stones a little bit longer. I'm doing better now, but I never wanted to hold stones for too long because ultimate weapons are so powerful. I guess next would be modules, because that's my next question. Again, I feel like I'm dumping so many freaking gems into this. Oh, look at that. I can upgrade this guy. So my Astral Deliverance, I think I lucked out because this weapon is pretty darn good in my opinion. The bounce shot range is increased by 3%. Of the tower's total range. Each bounce increases the projectile damage by 40%. And I get a lot of bounces, I think. What is it? It's like 8? Or is it bounce shot chance? Oh, bounce shot targets. So number of times a projectile can bounce from enemy to enemy. So yeah, 10 times 40%. So what is that? 400% more, or excuse me, yeah, 400% more damage, right? Oh, and here, +2 bounce shots. Okay, so I think it was 8, and then this brought up to 10. Okay. Then increase multi-shot chance, increase attack speed, super crit chance. Honestly, I don't know what's best for damage, so I think once I got a legendary, I just kept it, and these were my 4 first legendaries. Once I get up to, what's the next level? Red. I might be a little bit more picky, but we'll see. I have been putting in some research into shards, so I'm hopefully getting some more reroll shards now. I have a wormhole redirector. Health regen can heal up to 75% of a package max recovery. So I'm also, really considering increasing my package research, because it seems to have a direct correlation to how well my defense module does, and my what is this called? Galaxy compressor does. So and yeah, I focus on wall health, or like wall rebuild, wall health, health regen, defense. These seems to be the main ones, and this module is why my rerolls are so low. It used to be lower, and I've been basically I really lucked out, and I got this, and I think I had like under 10,000 left. I think I had like 3 or 1,000 shards left. I was getting really freaking worried. But if that happens, you just accept whatever you get and then just farm for another week or two. It happens. For the Galaxy compressor, I've kind of been stuck at orange for a while. And I've been waiting to get up to 101 before I re-roll these guys. I need to look to see what is best before I do that. But first, I need to get one of these. And it's really holding back my farming. And I've been considering moving to this guy since he is red. And I was running with him, but I swear I get further because of this 13-second cooldown from recovery package. And then I was also considering, I think I have it. No, not this one. No, it's not that one. Well, I thought I had it. The one that reduces. Oh shoot. Okay. Well, if I don't have it, then I don't have that option. Shoot. Well, hey, I have one of those, so I can maybe get this one up. So yeah, let me know which one's better farming. Getting the Singularity Harness, but I can at least get it closer to level 140 than, well, honestly, it'd probably be somewhere between 108 and 111. So I don't know if 11 levels is worth it versus this guy. But I just love all my ultimate weapons proccing so much sooner because I've been putting a lot of research and stones into my ultimate weapons, so makes sense. I do have a good amount of gems. Maybe I'll spend some in this. Also, because the daily is obtain 10 modules by merging, obtain 160 modules. I'll just get that by farming, but since I have a good amount of gems, I might just get that because of gems. Then the rest are just, it needs time. I got this guy, extra lab speed, always great. And then I haven't done these yet because I haven't purchased all of these yet. I got the coin-based ones first, and then I'm saving up for the extra critical factor. And yeah, I purchased these songs because it also gives you more coins. If it didn't give me more coins, I wouldn't have gotten them. Here's my golden bot, maxed out the range, and I think now I'm focusing on bonus. I think I put some points into here because I didn't know what I was doing, but I'll focus on bonus now. I tend to buy stones up to, like, I get 3 of them if I can afford it. But after buying these 4 and buying 3 of these, I usually don't have a good stockpile for the next one, but it is what it is. And then I never have anything for the next daily missions. Oh, cool! I can upgrade this. Boom, more ultimate weapon damage. Right now, I got 3 times Golden Tower bonus, more Death Wave damage. Maybe I can change that one to be more Death Waves. I think that might be more important than actual Death Wave damage. But right now, I'm kind of collecting reroll shards, so more black hole duration, awesome, and then more black hole size. Honestly, I think this one I just took what I could get because I don't have a lot of reroll shards right now. But yeah, I have a decent stockpile, 130. I think I definitely merged a lot more modules than I should have. I'm gonna have to drop some of these with gems, which is gonna suck. But I did it before I knew better, and it happens. You make mistakes in video games, and you learn from them. So now I'm just getting them up to rare plus, and I have not gotten to the point where, in me doing that, am I anywhere close 300? But eventually I will be, and then I'll just drop all of these blue ones. But yeah, I think I have not shown my cards yet. I guess I'll go over here. Some of them are maxed, but a lot of them are not. And I still don't have one of the cards. I've been lucky enough to get like this extra crit card, and I think it helps your damage for ultimate weapons. I would love to have that card, but I just haven't gotten it yet. But yeah, the first row, yeah, they're all maxed out. So that's cool. And since I don't have all the cards, I can't do the card whatever it is where you use stones and get super cards. I don't think I'm there yet. In my opinion, I think I should have some ultimate weapon plus first, but I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there. I've been listening to the module the module discussion and the card plus discussions. I think they're both in my future, but I'm currently not there. But yeah, this is my farming run. Second Wind, Super Tower, Death Ray. I switched Death Ray out with money, And then when I'm basically purchased everything, I'll switch it to Deathray. But yeah, I don't have this card, and Deathray I just got. And so I put it in just because it's different. It's new, it's exciting. But yeah, normally I switch that out with the money card at first just to get my health level skips done. Where is it? There. Yeah, my enemy attack level skip. So yeah, I think I should get the research up here so that the max health and max attack should be up. But again, there's so much I want to research. Anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments. And I'm going to be streaming the tournament that's tomorrow. Technically, it starts tonight and ends tomorrow. So I will stream it, I think, on YouTube. Normally, I stream on Twitch, but I think I will get more activity, more people on YouTube. That's what I've noticed is I get more views, more likes, more comments on YouTube. But honestly, I think that's because I've been focusing on YouTube. I like their system in terms of all of their stats and all their feedback and the community on there. So that's why I've been doing that. But yeah, I guess as I am finishing up, I'll go ahead and spend some of my gems. Nothing too cool there. Okay. Oh, cool. I did get that mission done, at least. I think that was just level 1. Ooh, look at that. 2 purples. What do we got here? Anti-Q portal. Maybe take 10 dice. My understanding is this is a good one. But I don't know why. I think it's because this, yeah, an extra 25% times 25 damage. So yeah, I guess if you have your Shockwave research up and you have it to Ancestral, it really helps just clear out waves. I guess I can see that. But in my opinion, what I have, I really like it for survivability, giving you a little extra health, 75% of your recovery package. That just comes so much in clutch when I'm playing. When you super crit, the next 3 shots are guaranteed super crit. This used to be what I was running, and after watching a module YouTube video by Crowbar, I think this was lower on the tier list, and he explained why, and then I understood. Basically, your normal bullets in the grand scheme of things don't do that much damage, especially at higher levels and in tournaments. But it is what it is. Buy a new one, buy a new one. Buy another one. Okay, all comments. I just upgraded 2 of them, so the likelihood... Oh, wow, that is so close. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and get that up. So what is that? That is the armor. Yeah, we're just gonna shatter to get this bad boy up. Now we're at ×3 tower health. Awesome. So there. You got to see me upgrade 3 modules. Very good. Well, if you're still watching, I appreciate you watching to the end. That really helps out the channel. If you could, make sure that you liked the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. All those things are free, and it really helps out my channel and the community. Really appreciate it. You have a great day. I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.